Good evening, everybody. I hope y'all can hear me loud and clear. Welcome to the 146th broadcast with Yoran Alive, and I'm coming to you live from Bucharest, Romania. We are currently housed in the JCC, the Jewish Community Center of Bucharest, at Radio Shalom, Romania, right behind me. Today, I have a very special guest, and it's a new series, as I would say, and I would like to encourage, called Born for Greater Things. And this series, I would want to concentrate mostly on our younger generation, our younger children, our little loved ones. So if you think that your child has something special or is doing something different and you are proud of, or even he's not there yet and you want to encourage that and you want to show and encourage other children, bring them on, talk to me, let's have a conversation, and let's see how we can make the broadcast happen. So for this, before I introduce the young lady that we have today, I would want to thank Adi, I would want to thank Sophia for letting me do the show time and again every week. And for today's show, I would definitely want to thank Hillel Awaskar, the father of Keren Awaskar, who is our guest. I had Hillel on a previous show with Kids Learn to Code, and today we are having his daughter be part of today's show. And that's why I call it Born for Greater Things, as she is going to introduce to us what she has been doing. So with that being said, let me do a short introduction for Keren before we welcome her. So Keren Awaskar is a seventh grader. She started coding at the age of 10 and currently supports her father, Hillel Awaskar, in children's trainings to understand programming by making all the presentations in a program called Scratch. She also helps check students' assignments. She also helps check student assignments. If any student has been struggling to complete, she helps them to bring it to perfection. So I understand that Hillel Awaskar is training other little children and teaching them how to learn to code and introducing this subject to them. And what Keren does is basically she is helping her father there together with the students to get their homework right. So Keren, good evening, little one. How are you today?
I'm fine.
It's so nice to have you on the show today, Keren. Thanks for showing up and thanks for being there. Before
Kiran,
I, yeah,
Kiran,
Hillel,
I
tell me.
think we can hear you a little. If you can increase the volume of this, if it's
Okay,
possible.
I will try talking a little louder. I think so that
Okay.
should be able to help. Is this good?
Yeah.
I'm
Thank
hoping. Okay, okay,
thank
no problem, no problem. I'm glad that you're telling me about it. Um, so I was going to ask something, but I kind of lost track. So, Karen, tell me, where are you currently living?
I'm living in Mumbai, India.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Being in seventh grade, right? You're in the seventh grade, so I believe you are around what, 11 years old
Yeah,
or 12?
11 years.
11 years old. Um, what subject do you like? So I'm trying to ask Karen a little bit about herself before we get into the complete topic. So Karen, what subjects do you like?
I like science.
Okay. And what is so peculiar or what is so special about science that you like?
In science, I like the life of birds and animals.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Is there any special bird that you like? Which is
Yeah,
your favorite? Mm-hmm.
I like spear tails and parrots.
Okay. And what about animal? Any animal?
I like cheetah.
Oh, cheetah. That's nice. Okay. Um, besides subjects, besides studies, Karen, do you like anything else about school?
I like to. I love sports. In
Oh,
sports, I like running and long jump.
mm-hmm. Okay. So do you take part in competitions as well?
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. And how do you fare over there? Well, have you won? Have you come in any position?
No.
Okay, no problem. That's fine. That's no problem. I understand
still
that you
trying.
also, she is trying. That's good. That's good. That's fine. I'm glad that you're active. That's interesting. That's really good. Um, So, Karen, when you are not studying, uh, what do you like doing?
Like to solve puzzle books, like in that mazes and word search are my favorite, and I like
Uh-huh.
music.
Okay, okay, that's nice. By the way, before I proceed with these interrogative questions to get to know our new young guest, if anybody has any questions for Keren Awaskar, feel free to use the broadcast chat from your Ran Alive page and write those questions down. And I will direct those questions to Keren or to her father, Hillel. And if they're able to answer at the very moment, that's great. If not, I'm sure that they will get back to us with an answer to you a little later. So if there are any questions, feel free to write in. So Karen, um, do you do anything else besides puzzles on your free time?
Uh, Little bit of coding and
Sorry, I didn't get you. Do,
music.
okay, so you
Music.
enjoy. Okay, you're into music. Do you play any instrument?
I play keyboard.
You play the keyboard. Okay, okay, that's fantastic. I was wanting to know if this is a possibility for today, but I was wanting to know if you would be able to play anything, or
Mm,
we can keep that for another show.
No, we haven't set that up, Yural.
Okay, I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. Probably I'm hoping we can have something absolutely different on another show. Okay, cool. Um, Hold on, just 1 second. So these were certain questions that I wanted to ask. So you play the keyboard. Tell me, what do you like to eat? What's your favorite food as a child?
I like dosa, paper dosa.
Paper
It
dosa. Okay. What about masala dosa? You don't like the masala inside.
no.
Just plain dosa. Yeah.
Why do you like
Okay.
this super dosa?
Okay, that's a good question. Yeah. Tell me why you like paper dosa.
Maybe it's big, right? It's
We
big.
can.
Ah,
Oh, crispy.
that's very, very interesting. Okay, that's nice. I also would. I actually, it has a very peculiar taste. It's nice and crunchy and salty, and it's made. Of course, it has not much masala in that, but yeah, I do enjoy masala dosa. So I'm with you halfway over there, Karen. With you. What's your favorite drink? Is it lassi or is it like ganna juice? Maybe it's
No,
sugarcane juice?
I like
No.
Coca-Cola.
You like Coca-Cola? Okay. Okay, very nice. I thought it would be something more local, but okay, that's good. Okay, everybody knows Coca-Cola. Fantastic. What about dessert? Uh, any dessert that you enjoy?
Yeah, I like pista kulfi and jalebis.
Pista kulfi and jalebis. I understood that Hillel makes some very good kulfi, jalebis. Is that correct?
Oh yeah, this pandemic has taught us to make jalebis.
Uh-huh. Very good. So you made the best of your time. That's fantastic. Okay, that's nice.
Yeah, we tried it and it really worked out.
Okay, okay. That is very, very good. So once again, people, good evening. It's the 146th episode of Broadcasters, I would say. Kids Learn to Code. It's a new series from Born for Greater Things. And this uh, broadcast is dedicated today to a young and talented Keren Awaskar. So if you all have any kind of questions that you all would like to put forth on the broadcast, feel free, write it into the broadcast, ask those questions either to Karen or to Hillel, and we will definitely take it up. So let's move a little ahead. Um, with all that you're doing, Karen, you're in academics, I understood that you enjoy biology, you are into puzzles, you're also playing an instrument. How did you get interested into coding?
Uh,
In
Can you hear
coding.
me?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
initially I didn't like coding, but
Mm-hmm.
when I give it a try, I saw many things interesting projects can happen there.
Okay.
So slowly, slowly I started making it and I got interested.
I see. I see. So I understand the first time you started coding, you were 10 years old.
Yeah.
And how did you get into coding? How did you start? Who who initiated? How did you come to know about it?
Uh, my fa- my father
Okay, so your father was a role model for this, Hillel. Well done. That's very nice. Okay, fantastic. Um, so which program did you start in coding?
I started Scratch
Mm-hmm. Okay. Uh,
and
di- Go ahead.
I read a little bit of Python, but I didn't get it. But now
Uh,
I started learning it again.
okay, that's very nice. I'm glad that you're not giving up. You want to be persistent. I think that's very good. That's very good. So, what was a little difficult about Python from scratch?
Python. Python is a little bit higher language from
Mm-hmm.
scratch and it's dry.
It's
It's
what? I
dry.
didn't get.
What she's trying to say is it's dry. You don't have much
Ah, oh,
interaction.
okay, nice. So basically, it didn't catch, it didn't scratch your interest, just like scratch got you. Okay, I can understand for a girl of 11 years old. I think that's very good. So it was not as dynamic, not very as scratches. I have maybe not a very good idea myself what scratch is, but I'm here to learn with you. So I'm hoping that you will teach us a little bit about that. Um, okay, so Karen, do you think coding has helped you in any way in your everyday life? Has it
Yeah,
taught you something? Okay, okay, go on.
coding
Mm-hmm.
helps me in thinking and uh, planning things in a systematic manner. And
Okay.
coding is similar to cooking. Like in cooking, we take some ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
In coding, we take objects, and by that objects we generate output.
Okay, okay. Similar with cooking, right? You take your ingredients, put it in the right order, cook it for a proper time, and then you have
Yeah.
some good paper dosa or jalebis. Very nice. Okay, I totally agree to that. Okay, fantastic. Um, so what all do you do with Scratch, Karen?
Scratch. I
Or
create
sorry?
uh, I create music, uh,
Mhm.
language translators,
Okay,
or motion.
motion. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And can you tell me what is Scratch? How
Uh,
does it work? Or maybe Hillel, you want to take that question up? Feel free.
Yeah. So I'll take that question. Like
Sure.
Scratch is, a very interactive kind of a programming environment where it's basically to teach the young kids how to do coding, right? With a Lego-based system. Like, you join the code block wise,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how they start learning because it's very similar to what Lego games are, right? And you
I
actually
see.
have an output.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If you know I think Karen would try to demonstrate that, and probably that will give much idea around what Scratch is and how it.
Okay. 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 This sounds great. Um, Fantastic. So then I would definitely, I understand that we have something ready to share screen with us. So what would you like to show us first, Karen?
uh, Looping.
Looping. Okay. Can you share screen? Do you have the ability from there? Just let me know.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, just a
Karen,
second.
yeah, sure. So Karen here, 11-year-old, is talking to us about computer programming on a very basic scale from the program called Scratch. And she's going to demonstrate a few of the things that she's already doing. I think this is really interesting. At my age, I didn't have that interest, but to see something different come from a child. This would be very, very interesting to see how this is done. And probably any parents out there that would be interested in introducing this program to your child, I think it would be fantastic. So if you have any kind of questions, anything
Yeah.
that you would like to ask either Hillel or the young little Keren, feel free to do that.
Uh,
Please, Hillel, don't
Yuran,
wait. You can
Yuran,
share. Hmm.
we see a message says that host disabled participant screen. So can you help us
Can you try this now?
disable
It
that?
does.
Yeah.
Hmm. Let me know
Can
if
you
this
enable it?
works.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Can
Okay.
you see our screen?
Yes, we can see your desktop right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So this is what Scratch is all about.
Mm-hmm.
Just try to move some things out.
Okay. Um, so we're talking, okay, give us a little understanding of what we are seeing as you are talking as well, so we know where we are.
Okay, so on the left hand side, you see some code blocks which we use to, as we mentioned, right? They are like Lego blocks.
Mm-hmm.
And on the right hand side, where you see a cat, right? It's an output. Like that's our object. We are going to play with that output.
Okay.
And I think I will hand it over to Karen. Karen, you can
Please,
show
of
something.
course.
Yeah.
Take your time, no rush,
Yeah.
no
Because yeah.
pressure, be relaxed. Okay.
Okay. See, she is trying to demonstrate you something around looping, where when we teach kids, we have
Mm-hmm.
to tell them like you have to loop again and again to some particular condition, right? When you meet a condition, you have to stop looping. So
Okay,
that's what
so
she's trying to
uh-huh.
demonstrate.
So let's understand looping for people or maybe would not understand. Looping is something that keeps an action that is kept done in a consecutive
Yeah,
pattern until a certain condition is met. Am I correct?
right.
Okay,
So
okay,
this is how we try to encourage kids to understand looping. Yeah, you can go ahead.
okay. So how did you explain this to her?
Yeah, I think you can see it, and this is what we try to do. We are looping the hammer again and again to hit the nail,
I
and
see.
then at one condition we have to stop it, right? You can't
Hmm.
keep on hitting it, right?
Of course, you don't want to
Or
break
you'll
the
break
wall.
the wall.
Exactly, and disturb the neighbor.
So this is
Okay.
very you know very nice example of telling children, like that there is always a condition where your loop should stop in,
Mm-hmm.
in
Mm-hmm.
a specific structure. You want to show
Okay.
how you code it? Yeah.
Yeah, this would be interesting to see as well.
Yeah. So this is how she has coded some piece of code for the hammer.
Mm-hmm.
There's a repeat loop where there's a condition that she just wants to repeat it for 5 times, right? And this is how,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm
And then
trying to. Mhm.
yeah, and there's some kind of a communication between the nail and the hammer that she is doing with a broadcast.
Okay, so
Yeah, and this
okay.
is what the nail does.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. When
Yeah,
I receive hit, okay, next costume. Mm-hmm.
yeah. So we call it something as costume, wherein we use its pictures. Like we change the pictures of it. Like when the earlier the nail was big, and then it turns smaller.
I see. I see.
That's how we do.
So
Yeah.
you're choosing pictures to write the code.
Right. It's a mix of everything. It's a mix of
Okay.
everything. You have to write the code. You have to choose pictures so that the right combination fits.
And how does Karen know exactly which code to choose? Like, how does she know to choose next costume or switch costume?
How do you know how to switch costume? So she knows. Okay. How do you know when to switch costume?
Uh,
When you
It,
receive this, right?
when there is a broadcast over here,
mm-hmm.
broadcast hit when this snail
Mm-hmm.
receive this
Hit,
hit,
right?
Okay. This
Yeah,
command, right?
so
The
it
command is hit. Okay.
yeah,
changes costume.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. I'm totally, even with such basic coding, I don't think I'm really understanding because
yeah.
I was never built for coding. But I'm sure if there are people out there that understand it, I'm sure they do. And I think it's really interesting if you have the interest to get through this. But this is really nice. I was really impressed how that code actually stopped looping once the nail went in. So Karen, that's really good. That's fantastic.
Yeah, and Yoran, when I take trainings, right, I look for examples, and this is one of the example where Keren presented me this, code saying that, probably this is one best one to explain for the kids,
Absolutely.
and
Very
I'm
simple.
basically
Mhm.
using the same thing which she has used to
Right.
demonstrate to kids.
Okay. Okay. This is very nice. Okay.
Next,
I will show you.
she's trying to show you something different now.
Uh,
Sure. So
This
Karen,
is
what are you showing us now?
it's a looping, a continuous
uh,
loop.
it's again looping, but
Mm,
there are layers.
Sure.
sorry.
She's again showing you a different kind of a loop, but it has some kind of a layering. Okay,
A
this
layering.
something
Okay.
called as layer, and that's what she's
Uh-huh.
trying to show you. I think
Okay.
these are very simple examples, but it makes sense to understand how code works. You can
Mm-hmm.
run it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody would understand it, right? And we want kids to understand it. That's where it comes.
I believe that is the sun in the center. and 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 that is the earth.
Yeah,
Fantastic. Okay. So
yeah,
this is a continuous loop which doesn't stop, obviously, according to our current conditions as we are living.
yeah.
Very, very impressive.
but
Okay.
but that's but there is another condition where the earth is going behind the sun, right? It's rotating, correct? So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that's another concept that we try to build in with kids, that there are layers when you are working with you know objects.
Mm-hmm. Now, is there a way to rotate the earth as well
Yeah.
to make it spin? I was just curious. You don't have to do it right now if you can, if you want. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. But maybe it is.
I think she will show you in one of the example how to rotate. I think
Oh,
she has that.
please, Karen. Yes, do that.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Okay.
Um,
uh, you can yeah, you can just flash to probably. So this is
So,
one of the slide you run.
mm-hmm.
We used to present in our session. This is my class 2 slide where we try to demonstrate uh, some blocks of code, and this entire slide or presentation is been done by Keren, and this is a very interactive way to tell kids how code block works. Okay,
So,
so I think
so,
she will explain couple of them.
so right now we are on what topic of Scratch or what topic of
Yeah.
coding?
So
What
this is
topic is
how
this?
we try to explain kids how to use blocks, which
Okay.
blocks do what, right?
And what are these blocks? What do blocks mean in
Yeah,
Scratch?
these are code blocks. These are code sentences.
Ah, okay, okay,
Yeah,
fantastic. Okay, lovely. Okay. Mm-hmm.
and if you can see on the screen, you can see two code blocks at the top. One says move 50 steps, and one says move minus 50 steps.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Uh-huh.
This is a
Okay,
very
okay.
simple example of how it works, and it's very interactive. We'll click on the move 50 steps. You could see what happens with the snowman.
Okay, just hold on. Uh-huh. Hold on. So my wife is writing in and saying her nephew is doing similar exercises in school in their IT class. Oh, that's very interesting. Then can you share with us what program are they using in school? I would be very interested to know. Uh, uh, Karen, please go ahead, dear.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
anybody
Thank
else
you.
has anything interesting to share, do that. Write it in. I want to hear what your son is doing or what your nephew or niece is doing. Write it into us. Yes, Karen, I'm with you.
Okay. So you can move forward, like probably we use this to demonstrate Yoran in our classes, right?
Mm-hmm.
How move works, how move minus 50 works, right? Can you click on minus 50? Move
Okay.
minus. So
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
kids are very they get very interested when they see this code blocks, but slowly they start you know interacting and probably predicting what the blocks are going to do. So what we try to do is make it predictive. We try to ask kid questions like what these blocks are going to do, and it's
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and they can easily predict it,
I
and that's
see.
what the action we show them on the screen.
Okay. Okay. Lovely. Okay.
Okay? Let's go further.
Please. Of course.
Yeah, so this is another block where you asked, right, how do you make things turn, right? We have a turn
Uh-huh.
block,
Uh-huh.
and where
Okay.
we use degrees out here. So you want to try turning right, right? So this becomes a very simple example for kids to understand what's happening with the objects.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay.
You turn left.
Are we still in we are still in Scratch desktop. Okay, I understand. So
Yeah,
it's a program. Okay, it's teaching the kids to understand these different blocks. Okay,
yeah,
that's
these are
lovely.
these are my presentations. They are all done in Scratch.
I see. Okay.
So I don't use Microsoft PPTs or some
Uh-huh.
some PPT levels of because they might
And
not have that kind of uh, you know flexibility of
absolutely.
teaching kids. Huh.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And
You
this
know,
I understand has been created by Keren. Is this correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, it was
Very
her
good.
idea.
Very, very good. Hillel, what would you do if she wouldn't do that? Hmm?
Well, I started with PPT, right? Because I was
Right.
working in the entire life with Microsoft PPT, and I never realized that she put up these buttons of next and previous. I
Right.
would have never realized that I would have done that.
Wow. That's very interesting. That's really, really cool. Okay, so my wife is saying that it's the same program. I could recognize the code block. So I suppose they are also learning Scratch. Okay, that's very interesting to know, Dana. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, go further.
Lovely.
Go further.
Okay,
Go further.
so we learned about, uh,
Go further.
I forgot what we learned about. See, I'm bad at coding. It's so bad that I don't even remember.
Yeah,
I
you
do
can.
know that we learned about blocks. Um, what was the first thing that you showed us? The
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 move.
loop. Yes,
The
you taught
loop.
me about the
Looping.
loop. Yeah. Okay, and now we are on. Oh, it's a cute little mouse.
Oh, you want to see the mouse? I think
I
we.
don't know. I thought I was just wanting to see what you have to show. Also, tell us what exactly is the next is this that you're showing us, so we know where we are. Of course.
Okay, so this shows, this is again a kind of a block where you
Mm-hmm.
can turn or point that object to certain direction. But it uses a very simple mechanism of, understanding it. We explain this concept by a clock concept, right? If you
Mm-hmm.
want 0 degrees,
Mm-hmm.
or probably if you want to look at the top, right? You just say like 12 o'clock, right? And 6 o'clock, right? 6 o'clock would give you
So,
bottom.
so how is this working? This is working audio, or is this again
No,
on the
this is
click?
not audio. This is not audio. We want our objects to move first, right? To create an animation or create an output, right?
So it's with a click.
With the click.
I
So
see. Uh-huh.
what she has done is for the presentation, she has used a click as an event so that we can demonstrate it there and
Okay.
there itself.
Okay. Very nice. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. Like with the class, can you close this? Can you show something different? I
Definitely.
think she will
If
try
we
something
are
different now.
interested. Okay. Tell us.
Is this interesting topic, Yoran, for
Absolutely.
the
Please.
group there?
Yes. Please go ahead. We want to see what
Yeah,
Karen is proud of showing us. Not, I'm sure that people are out here and watching, and people can definitely write in and let me know how the broadcast is, as Hillel, the father, and Karen would be interested to know. So if you all
yeah,
have any comments, please feel free to write into the broadcast. That would be very encouraging and supportive as well. But
yeah.
Karen, I am really proud of you, and so is your father. And I'm really happy to see that you're doing something completely different, and it's very impressive. So
Yeah.
do tell us and continue. What is this current program right now? This current
If conditions.
um, language? No, it's Scratch. That's the program. What is
So,
what is
Yoran,
this
this is
topic?
a.
Hmm.
Yeah, you want to tell? Yeah.
This is we have used conditions and
You need to speak a little louder, okay, Karen?
Okay.
Tell me
I
again.
try to help her here.
No.
What she is trying to say is that in this code block, we are trying to use conditions, and you know, with conditions, she is trying to show that she is using a if condition. If something happens,
Uh-huh.
what, right? We have different structures of programming. Like in programming language, we have different structures that go with programming. Okay. Earlier, what she showed you were loops. Now she's showing you branching. Branching is something where you can branch out with a condition. There can be
O-
multiple branches like trees, right? And you
Okay.
can reach to a specific branch. So that is what she's trying to show. And most of the things, if you see now, she has taken a lot of variables here. She has worked with a lot of objects. So
So,
maybe the screen would look very simple, but
of
while
course.
coding, you try to use a lot of variables. Yeah,
So,
you
so
want to show it
Karen, how did you add these objects to your code, Karen?
Okay.
from
Sorry,
From the variables, right?
from the variables.
from the variables. Okay, and these objects are present in the program already.
Uh, which is this? Uh, are you asking about the images that are there?
Yes,
Okay.
the tree, the plant, the floor,
Yeah,
the lady.
I
yeah.
take took from here.
Uh-huh.
They
Okay.
are part of Scratch, but we create on our own also.
Okay. Okay.
We can
Lovely.
create our own images, our own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can download the images and create it as well. So we do downloads as well.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay.
So my current class, Yoran, they have been showing me some projects on Avengers, and it has
Uh-huh.
been very interesting. They came up with an idea, and it's all characters out there with Avengers. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
you want to show quickly? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can
Love.
you can you hear sound there, Yoran?
No, we are not able to hear,
Okay, okay,
unfortunately. It's okay.
okay.
Don't worry.
So here, what she's trying to ask is, she's built a simple calculator where the girl is asking Keren that, what do you like to do?
Yeah,
Do you want to
simple
add,
mathematical
subtract?
calculations. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We are
Okay.
going to do a simple addition here because it's going to check condition whether what you are typing in. Okay.
Okay, let's look at that.
Whatever you
Okay.
type in, it will do that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now it's asking for numbers, right? Give me numbers. So we'll give what you get 20. Okay. The first number is 20, and the second number is 38. So it's going to do some calculations for us, and it's going to give us this. Yeah.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
So you're just putting in the input and you have put a code behind, right, Karen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
I heard her. I
We
heard
are
her.
doing we are
Okay.
doing a lot of interesting things. We are trying to get kids to do Pythagoras theorems, where you give two
Wow.
sides and they calculate the
The third
output.
side. I
Yeah, so
see.
they're doing interesting things out there now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Very nice, Karen. This code you wrote by yourself.
Uh, I took a little bit help from my father.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Of course. Why not? But that's how you learn. You learn from the master. That's very good. Very impressive. Okay.
You want to show something different
I
now?
want to see if there are any questions that people might ask. Oh, so Sanjay Rajput is saying nice job. Thank you, Sanjay, for the support. That's very nice.
Thank you, Sanjay.
Uh,
Okay. Karen, what would you like to show us now?
You want to show that music one? Oh, okay. So we have something on the music part and color sensing, but Yoran, as the audio is not working, we might not be able to show it.
No, no worries. You can just show us at least the if you can just
Okay.
show us
So
the color.
yeah, can you show what you've
What
done?
whatever you're comfortable with, please don't feel
You
obliged.
want us to code something and show?
Of course, why not? And if you can walk us through it, either Karen or you, while
Okay.
Karen does the coding, Daddy can do the talking,
Okay. So
if that's
Yoran,
possible.
what should we try? Should we try language translation? Yeah.
Oh, that
So
would be nice. Yeah.
we'll do something very interesting. We'll do a language translation. Can you
Okay.
help us with Romanian or Hebrew?
Definitely. I
Okay.
I I am fluent in both languages
Okay, so we'll do both.
equally.
Okay,
Okay,
we'll
that
do both,
sounds
but
good.
we'll do a small program so
Well, let
that
me hold on, hold on. So, all the Romanian people out there, I want you to give me at least one word each. So, Karen can take that word and get that word translated to, I believe, English, right? So, we all understand if the word is correct. And people from India, you can give me a word in Hindi. People from Israel, you can give me a word in Hebrew. If there's any other language, I
okay.
don't know,
Yeah.
any restrictions in languages, Hillel,
So
or
Yoran, what
Karen
we are
should
trying to
ask.
do here is we are going to take English and we are going to convert it in some language.
Oh, you're taking English
Yeah.
and convert it into that language. Okay, so people
Yeah.
listen in. Let me know. Okay, so we'll take Romanian, Hebrew, and Hindi. Okay, how about that?
Okay, let's see. Let's see where it goes. Huh?
Okay, super. Proceed,
Yeah,
please.
let's see. Okay. So we are going to choose some good background here. We don't want that regular one. We are going to do a little, let's choose something. Okay. Yeah,
What
go
would
ahead.
Karen like as the background? Let the little
Taken
girl
some.
choose. Yeah.
Okay, she took some underwater background.
Okay.
Probably she's trying to take objects. Okay,
Right.
so with objects she'll try to do something. Change the direction.
Nemo. Finding Nemo.
Nemo.
Okay. Karen, did you watch the movie? Did you watch the animated movie, Finding Nemo? Yeah. Did you like it? I loved it. There are
Right.
two. I think there are two or three parts
Yeah.
to it.
There are two parts, right? Nemo.
I believe so.
Let's see.
I believe so. Okay. At the
Okay.
same
So
time
we
as
have
you're doing this, go on.
Imran, we have two fishes here, Nemo and the yellow.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
so they're going to speak to each other probably. Uh, what should we do? Like let the Nemo speak something. Ask yellow one to say something in another language. Okay. So what we are going to do is we'll have Nemo say something in English, and we'll have the yellow fish say something in a different language. So
You
he will
want?
help us.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see if people have asked anything. So I don't see people have written anything here. I probably think they're shy.
Okay.
Oh, just like me. So I'm going to say, whenever
I
you are ready,
also
tell me.
Yeah, I'll also have to think what she is doing. Okay, so I'll just keep on speaking. But if you have questions, do pour in.
Yes, please let her do the work. Let us see
Okay.
what she is doing.
Okay.
What?
Fine. Yeah, hello का telephone hello message पाठवून hello करो दोघांना. Yeah, so she is trying to greet. They both are trying to greet each other.
Mm-hmm.
Good. So she's trying to communicate with both the objects. You know, she's trying to do a communication with both the objects.
Right, right.
They're trying to talk to each other.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is she switching screens or this is the same screen where she's writing the code?
Oh, she's trying to switch screens
Yeah, there are two
with the
screens, right?
Nemo and the yellow fish, right?
Aha, aha,
Because
that's
she
right.
has to code for both of them.
Absolutely, yeah. And where
Yeah, it's
is,
right.
okay, I
Like,
was just,
can you help me? Can you say can you use can you help me with the translation? Like,
Uh,
maybe in this case, Dory from the movie Finding Nemo would have been a good match as well. So let's assume that the other fish there is Dory.
right.
Very nice.
Can you translate room? Can you translate in Romanian?
yes.
Just be patient, Yuran.
Take your time. No, we are not in any rush. Don't worry.
Are there any questions from the group?
So far, no, we don't have any questions, but people do feel free. I'm with Keren Awaskar from Mumbai. If you
Yes.
have anything that you want to ask her
Message
regarding
पढ़ो ना.
Scratch,
नहीं ना.
let us know and put it in.
Hebrew बोल.
Hebrew.
Yeah. Hebrew.
Mm-hmm.
हिंदी बोल.
Okay.
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 We found Hebrew. Okay. We'll try to do that. No problem.
Okay, okay.
You
We
can help
can,
us.
yeah, sure. So it translates, or you have to put in the translation.
Yeah, we can put words what needs to be translated, right? We can
Uh-huh,
put
uh-huh.
sentences.
Okay, okay. And how is it choosing um, the translate? Which is the basis for translate? I mean, like Google has its own translate, right? Google Translate.
Yeah.
What is Scratch has its own translating database
Yes, they have
of
their
different
own.
languages. I see,
Yeah,
I
they
see.
have their own. Yeah. So
And
we're using the translator from the Scratch itself.
I see, I see. And how advanced is it? Is it just translating words, or can they actually formulate a sentence?
Yeah, we'll translate a sentence.
I see. Okay,
Yeah,
very nice.
we'll see that. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. So currently, Karen is trying to build a small code for translating uh, from English to a different language. We're trying to see Hebrew or maybe Romanian a little later, but for now we're seeing Hebrew, I understand. So let's see how this goes. If you have any kind of questions coming in, or you want to ask anything, definitely put that down on the broadcast and I will take it up and I'll see that Karen gets to answer, or Hillel will help us with the answer as well. I'm totally in enjoying this. So especially seeing 11-year-old get into coding, it's like fantastic. Wow.
Words button, sentence button.
The sentence.
Good morning. Or good morning.
Irene, thanks for watching in. Irene is the mother, I understand, and she has also given us the support. So Karen, your mother is supporting you as well. She's there quietly listening and watching what we're doing.
Yeah.
So that's very nice.
I'll help her type in because she might be slower in typing.
No worries. It's okay.
Broadcast.
She can take her time.
Fine.
Oh, so I'm trying to see on other pages as well if anybody has written anything till Karen um, uh, is able to complete with the typing, with the code. I'm just trying to see if you have any questions from any viewers that are coming into my page. Let's have a look at that. Okay, so far no questions. Okay, no problem. But guys, do feel free if you have anything to ask about the program, about how one can get interested, how one can join. I will ask a few questions to Hillel, and maybe you would want to join or encourage your son or daughter to join one of the classes with Hillel. So we will definitely take that up, and I
Good
will ask
morning.
Hillel a little later.
Okay. आता है, आज नहीं करना सर. Okay,
Hmm.
can we just do a good morning kind of a
Yes,
stuff, or yeah, okay, fine.
absolutely. That's fine. No problem. No
Let
problem.
me just try out how it works. Okay, I think she's
Absolutely.
written it. I think
Of
you can see the screen.
yes, we are watching the screen. We can see the
Okay.
screen. Okay, hello, hello. Okay. Can can you translate in Hebrew? Okay. Sure. Oh, fantastic. This is cool. Very, very nice. This is absolutely amazing. I am impressed. I am impressed. I mean,
Should
how
we
long?
try? Should we try Romanian?
Definitely. I think we should definitely do that. Yes, let's do Romanian as well.
Let's do that. Okay. Where is you can write your Romanian.
Oh, this is absolutely
They're
interactive. I'm
writing.
sure it gets the interest of kids, especially when you have images and you have all these interactive things happening that
Yeah.
captures the attention of the child. It's not just that, but your child is also coding, right? Absolutely fantastic. I'm really loving this.
Okay. What do you want us to put in?
Ah,
Can you give me a sentence?
a sentence. You want me to give you a sentence? I
Small
don't know. So
sentence. Yeah.
let's think about a sentence. So I have
I
to
love
say it
this
in
book.
so I have to say it in English, right? You want the sentence in English, no?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, I am going to eat dinner. Is that complicated? Oh, I
Okay.
am
We have taken that in.
okay. Okay, fantastic. I am going to eat dinner. Mancare.
Okay. You're okay. Yeah.
I'm thinking about food. What can I say? Hungry.
Uh,
So I'm
okay.
hoping.
Trying to run it now on
Okay,
board.
let's look at that. Hello, hello. Can you translate in Romanian? Okay, sure.
I don't know whether
That is absolutely correct. It actually gave Maduk Samanank China.
is it right? We
Yes, Maduk Samanank China. Yes, it's absolutely
okay.
correct. As a beginner or an intermediate in Romanian, I think I can say that that sentence was correct. If there are any Romanians listening in and want to give me that vote of confidence and say, Yoran, you're right, or even more, Keren, you're right, definitely do that and write it in. This was very, very impressive. I really love that. I feel like liking my own broadcast right now. Keren, well done. This is absolutely cool. Is there any other topic that you would like to show us on Scratch?
You want to show something else or
I don't know. Can we see some?
I think
Yeah, tell me. Go on.
yeah no. So we have something on music, but the sound is not coming, so
Uh-huh.
it should
What about
yeah.
color
So
sensing?
yeah, color sensing can show something, right?
Okay, okay,
It's a
cool.
small program, right? Uh, okay, I'll pull that out. I'll pull a
So we did,
small program out.
as long as Karen is interested in showing us, yeah, I would want her
Listen.
to be interested.
I think this is a very small program, but
Mm-hmm.
probably let's see it.
No worries. No worries. Please go ahead.
Because so she is going to just click on that. So he's going to sense the colors, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so yeah. So you see, he sensed yellow out there. He's going to move and sense what colors he's going to hit, huh?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I see. I see. Okay.
Yeah, so it can be more interactive, like you can have backgrounds, you can do a lot of stuff, you can
Right, right.
actually choose videos, probably you want to
Wow.
shoot video sensing, how it works.
Yes.
Yuran, we have something called as video sensing,
Please go ahead.
which is also very interesting, but
Mm-hmm.
we can just show you some things out there, at
Definitely.
least you can see the concept, how
Sure.
it works.
Sure. Please go ahead.
Mm,
So we on, right? Okay,
Sorry.
I is it on?
I can still hear you. Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
If you're asking me.
I don't know whether because we are using the video on the we actually use webcams here when we're doing
Mm-hmm.
the video, but
Okay.
webcam is
Okay.
being used by
By the broadcast on Zoom.
yeah,
Yes.
that's why
Yes.
it's not coming up.
Oh, no worries. No worries. It's fine. I think.
Yeah,
Is there anything else you would like to show? It's fine. If not, it's okay. Don't worry about it. No
very good.
stress.
Yeah, I think she's good. You're right.
Okay, then that's great.
There were a lot of
Um,
stuff she showed, huh? Looping and conditions and
Absolutely. So we saw looping, we saw indefinite looping also. I saw color sensing. We also saw translation, and calculation. So that was very, very impressive, Karen. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Wow. I just had one question, and I know I didn't speak about this before, but maybe you want to tell us, what would you like to do when you grow up, or what would you like to be?
I'm not yet decided.
Okay, okay, but do you have like an idea, an interest in something,
Mm,
a few options?
no.
No. Okay. Okay, no
let
problem.
them do whatever they want to do, right?
Absolutely. Yes, yes, she's 11 years old. Live in the present. That's absolutely fantastic. Why not? That's okay. That's good. Karen, thank you so much. Would you want to say any last words, share with us, or tell something about coding or anything to other kids that might be listening into the show?
Uh,
Karen?
I want to encourage all the kids to,
Mm-hmm.
if they want to learn, they can learn coding, which helps them to think of new ideas.
Okay. Thank you.
So
That's
what she's
that's
trying to
very
say is, like, coding helps her to generate new ideas and things like that,
absolutely.
right? I think
We we
it's
we,
absolutely right.
we totally understood her, Hillel. That is fantastic,
Yeah.
Karen. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hillel, from your end, what I would like to know is, if there are parents that are interested to enroll their children in any of these workshops or sessions that you're doing, how can they do that?
Okay, so they can get in touch with me on LinkedIn or Facebook. They can just
Mm-hmm.
message me and let me know their
Okay.
interest. Yeah. I only
Okay.
conduct classes on Saturdays. So, uh, uh, you know,
Th-
currently, there are a lot many requests that are coming in,
that's very
and
good. Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and 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 kids are also enjoying. They are enjoying a lot doing this kid coding. I
Okay.
have
And
kids in US. We have kids in Canada. We have
mm-hmm.
kids in India,
Okay.
across states, like in Delhi, in Gujarat, in
Very impressive.
Hyderabad.
Wow.
Yeah, so there
Okay.
are a lot of kids that are now getting interested into coding.
Mm-hmm. And Hillel, what time would you be hosting the show? Oh, sorry, I'm hosting the show. Forgot. What time do you host your trainings on a Saturday at your local time?
So yeah, at my local times, I have sessions starting from 3, and they go up till 11 o'clock in the night,
Okay, so you are starting at 3, so that is Romanian time,
Indian time.
12:30,
Yeah,
1:30, 2:30. Yeah, so 12:30 uh, afternoon to 11 in the night, right?
yeah. So the evening times are mostly with the US and the Canada times.
Till 11 in the night, that would be, I think, so 9:30, 10:30, no, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11, right? So 8:30. Romania, hold on. Okay, I understand. That's very nice. Hilal, I know I'd asked you this question previously. Is there a fee that people need to pay?
So they do pay, and I don't have a concrete structure of it. I don't let I let parents decide what they have to do, right, with the fees, but they do have to pay me something.
Okay, so whatever they
That's what I,
what okay, so they just you decide with them on an amount which they're comfortable with, and that's it. Not no particular
yeah,
structure.
yeah. So
Okay.
the idea is that the every child should have this education, even if it is affordable or not. So um, I try to see that whatever the affordable point of the parent is, they should do that.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
don't try to burden them up with any structure that I have.
Okay. Okay.
So that helps them to ensure that their kid is getting that education. It's really important.
Okay. So I have one of your friends, I think, Ajay Ramkrishnan, saying thank you, Keren. Ishanika Ajay Menon. So
Thank you.
thank you for writing in, Ajay. And before we close, uh, Hilal, would you want to say a couple of words or anything you would like to share?
Now, I would like to thank each one of you. Thank you, Yoran, especially for hosting us.
With all my heart.
Hosting Karen, especially, it means a lot for the kids, right? Because it builds up their confidence as well. And
Definitely.
I want other kids also to come up on your channels and speak up what they like to do. Uh, and that is what I want the kids to do, right? Whatever they like, they should do that.
Absolutely, absolutely. I would definitely want to encourage that. So, Hillel, thank you so much for coming on. And Karen, sweetheart, thank you for being courageous and showing us what you really enjoy doing with coding. And it's something very different. I learned something new from you, and I'm sure there are people out there that are going to take this as an example and post you coding, or maybe post you something different that they would be interested to do. So I'm very glad to keep that open mind, and thanks for your time. Thanks for coming on and sharing this. So with that, I would also say to all the other children or all the other parents, and if there is another child that would want to come on, born for greater things, and you would want to share that talent, share that um, a different approach to what the child has taken, definitely come write it into me and we can talk about it. So Keren and Hillel, thank you so much once again. I really truly enjoyed the show. Wishing you all the very best, dear, and keep doing what you love and do it good. Okay.
Okay.
Fantastic. Lots of
Thank
love.
you.
Thank you for coming on, and we will catch you again very soon. Yeah. See
Sure.
you on another broadcast. Okay, guys. Have a great evening. Bye.
Thank you.
Ciao. You're
Have a
most
good day.
welcome. Bye.
Bye.